head the summit and depot. Billy loaded up his rig. When a driver walked up to him, introduced himself as Nick. Well, Nick the Flash had the reputation, the fastest rig around. He said, "Hey Billy, where you headed?" Billy said, "To Sydney town." Well, Nick the Flash just grinned a grin. He said, "Well, come along. 500 bucks," he said, "I'll meet you there." Well, Billy said, "You're on." As Nick drove off, he laughed out loud. "That 500's mine." Billy climbed up in his rig, and he headed up behind. Billy reached Hamburger Hill. He was overweight, so he listened for the news. They'd closed the Broadford plate, and as he jammed it into gear, he cursed his rotten luck. Reckons he had 50 Ks. I'd ride to catch him up. They ran to the border and on the gun to guide. Dueling rigs like thunder rolling through the night. North to Marulan and on to Sydney town. Rebels on the highway, hell-bent and glory-bound. When Billy reached the Aubrey cameras, he turned off all his lights, and he passed through undetected, then on to Gundagai. When he crossed the hills to Kulak, the rain came belting down. The road was greasy, jackknife hell, but Billy held his ground. Marulan was his biggest gamble, to the weighbridge he was bound. A logbook check and Barbie plate, he knew they'd shut him down. Then he prayed to his maker, the station would be closed. Lady Luck was smiling, and onward Billy rolled. They ran to the border and on the Gundagai. Dueling rigs like thunder rolling through the night. North to Marulan and on to Sydney town. Rebels on the highway, hell-bent and glory-bound. Well, a few miles out of Campbelltown, his foot flat to the floor, Billy drew up ever closer, sat on Nick's back door, and side by side, K by K, the mighty diesel strain. They passed a sign, roadworks ahead, form a single lane. They thundered on neck and neck, neither giving in. With so much riding on it, to waver was a sin. And then at the final moment, Nick lost his nerve and braked. Billy ran his rig to victory. You king of the Hume Highway. They ran to the border and on the Gundagai. Dueling rigs like thunder rolling through the night. North to Marulan and on to Sydney town. Rebels on the highway. They ran to the border and on the Gundagai. Dueling rigs like thunder rolling through the night. North to Marulan and on to Sydney town. Rebels on the highway. Rebels on the highway. Hell-bent and glory-bound. Pretty thing, so said climb in when I saw her thumb in her right. I pulled over the truck, went out of the scrub, came a mob of them up behind. They all piled in with no room to spare. There were arms and legs going everywhere. Slow down, you're rocking the rig. The camp was never meant for a crowd this big. How's a boat supposed to drive with a dance club party going on inside? They turned the cab to an all-night rave. We'll all end up in the grave. Stop rocking the rave. There were girls and blokes, herbal smokes, putting on wild CDs. But the pretty thing was only interested in the fella with the tats and beads. Sid calls up on Channel 8. He said it sounds uneasy even Byron Bay. I'm saying, slow down, you're rocking the rig. The camp was never meant for a crowd this big. How's a bloke supposed to drive with a dance club party going on inside? They turn the cab to an all-night rave. We'll all end up in the grave. Stop rocking the rave. Out they climb and left them on the side of the road. 5 a.m. I hear Sid call through, shouting over one hell of a hullabaloo. And he's saying, slow down, you're rocking the rig. The camp was never meant for a crowd this big. How's a bloke supposed to drive with a dance club party going on inside? Slow down, you're rocking the rig. The camp was never meant for a crowd this big. How's a bloke supposed to drive with a dance club party going on inside? They turned the cab into an all-night rave. We'll all end up in the grave.